Hey, how's it going? So, this one is actually for clinch transitions from the wrestling pummel to the overhook and the stiff arm. Now, if you watched the previous transition from the pummel to uh, overhook and neck frame, the transition is pretty much the same, but there's just a continuation on that movement. So if we go through it again, right? I have one hand is doing the overhook. I have the arm underneath my elbow, and I am overhooking with my arm, and I'm clasping somewhere between the elbow and the tricep, right? And I'm kind of cupping here, so I'm locked in place. This one would be underhooking the other the my adversary or opponent or my partner's arm, right? So we're in this position. Now, I talked in the last video about during that transition, bringing this hand close to the body, placing it directly on your chest or close enough wherever there's space. Um, if you're head fighting correctly, you should actually be able to create a bit of space with head pressure so that there's enough space here that you're able to slide this over because of the space created here, right? There is no person here for me to demonstrate this on, but I'm hoping that you'll be able to understand where I'm going with this, right? So, this whole thing, this is still following the same pattern, right? We're still going through here. This comes somewhere near my neck. I'm then pushing my forearm out, so the blade of my forearm is now facing my partner's neck, and I'm framing out blade of the forearm into their neck. Now, this is where we start to then move on to the next part, which is the extension. So we're actually straight or stiff arming from here, right? So from here, I'm still have the blade in my hand, and I'm now pushing, and I'm creating space by blading myself off while still maintaining the overhook with this hand, right? So I'm still clasping. I still have the tricep or the elbow or whatever I'm clasping, and I'm blading out. And I'm really pushing out. So I'm bladed out. I've created a frame now with a straight arm. The blade of my hand should be somewhere between the mandible and the collarbone. So I'm targeting this entire side of the neck right here, right, and boom. And so this karate position right here is this, but we're using this in a grappling kind of within a grappling situation, which is what it's actually supposed to be used for. Okay, and we're here. Now I've locked my shoulder down and I'm bringing it close, and I'm tightening the latissimus dorsi to create stability in the shoulder so it doesn't shift, and I'm holding this frame. So if I was doing a one-handed push and I'm just blading off like this, and so I should be able to support my body weight with just this frame. And so this is what we're doing here, okay? So that's what I want you to do for this transition, is from the pummel, do the exact same motion, extend the arm, locked on the shoulder, you radiate strength into the latissimus dorsi, blade yourself off, clasp elbow, keep it strong. And that's going to be your overhook to stiff arm transition. All right, so that's it for this video. Give it a try.